What's going on, you guys? It's your Huggable Hipster here, and welcome back to another episode of The Casual Nerd. Now, before we get into things, there's a few little house cleaning stuff that I want to go over before we get into all the gaming news. There's only going to be 3 articles today, so it's going to be somewhat of a short episode, but let's get into this stuff first. So as a lot of you guys saw who follow me on Twitter, I am going to be doing videos every single day for the next 2 weeks to test out the algorithm, to test out, if I get more subscribers, if there's more direction, if there's more watch time. There's a whole host of things I'm going to be testing. So let me know what you guys think of this, because I haven't uploaded daily since I started YouTube back in 2016. So I'm really excited about this. I'm really kind of nervous, but I'm also really just very, very excited to see how this goes, because it's an experiment that I've been wanting to do for a while. But a friend of mine, Roberto Blake, who you guys already know, Roberto Blake creates something awesome. He's the one who really inspired me to get this off the ground and start doing it, because he started doing daily uploads and saw a massive improvement, not just in his numbers, but in the algorithm as well. So I want to try for myself, see what happens, and I don't know. It's going to be really interesting and exciting to just experiment with something new. It'll also just be really exciting to see how the algorithm has changed from 2016 when I started to now 2022. So it's going to be such a unique experience. Hang tight, because you guys are going to be seeing videos literally every single day, even on weekends. So I'm so excited for this. So first up in gaming news, as you guys can see by the header, is some Resident Evil 4 news, where it states here in the header that Resident Evil 4 HD project released featuring hundreds of graphical edits. Now going into this article, it states here that the duo behind the amazing HD project for Resident Evil 4 has released a brand new version of it. According to its team, patch 1.1 is 10 gigabytes in size and features hundreds of graphical edits for textures, stage and character models, items, weapons, and UI. Version 1.1 remasters the how-to-play controls and Xbox control setting UI textures for all languages. Furthermore, it remasters the press any button, how-to-play options, and controls UI text in the title screen for all languages. There's hundreds of graphical edits, there's tweaks, there's just all sorts of stuff. So if you guys are RE4 junkies like myself, please be sure to obtain it, because it is worth it. So next up in gaming news, Ubisoft is at their shenanigans again with canceling Splinter Cell VR and Ghost Recon Frontline. Now, I don't know much about Splinter Cell or Ghost Recon. I've heard the names come up a bunch, but I never really got to play them before. So it's just never really, it's been on my radar, but I just never had the interest of playing any of them. I feel like canceling 4 games is a bit much though, like with canceling Splinter Cell VR, Ghost Recon Frontline, as well as 2 unannounced titles that Ubisoft did not disclose. I feel like this is way too many titles to be canceling. I feel like at least releasing something as like a DLC or something that might not be completely finished, hear me out on this, it might not be completely finished, but something that the fans look at, and if they like, you can go ahead and mod it and patch it and, just see the potential that it has. Send it out to people, or send it out to QA testers and see, if this has potential to really like vibe with a community, or if it's just like, no, just cancel it. Other than that, I feel like it's just such a lost potential to get rid of 4 titles like that. It states here in the header that Silent Hill designer clarifies that it's snow, not ash, that's in Silent Hill. My entire life has been a lie. I feel betrayed. I feel bamboozled. I feel flubbergutted. That's not even a word. I feel like everything that I once knew does not have meaning anymore. Now, it states here in the article that Masahiro Ito clears up a Silent Hill misconception. Few horror series and games are as talked about or discussed as Silent Hill, and while there's plenty of fascinating material in them, Masahiro Ito would like to clarify one point in particular: that's snow, not ash, in Silent Hill. Ito worked as a monster and background designer on the first Silent Hill before going on to being an art director for Silent Hill 2 and 3. You might wonder why of all things this clarification is important, or maybe why it has to be clarified at all. For that, we'll need to take a trip through Silent Hill history. In the original 1999 game, white dots pepper the sky outside. There's a clear moment in the game where, in dialogue, these characters address that it's snowing outside. Ito posted the exact screenshot saying he's tired of saying that, to be honest, which is understandable, as he had to clear this up before now too. Now that I think about it, there was a screenshot of a character saying that it was snowing outside. I want to be able to try being the keyword, to post these videos every single day for the next 2 weeks at 11 a.m. or 12 p.m. at the latest. So I know this video is already late as it is, so it's going to be interesting to see how this is received. But yeah, with that being said, stay casually nerdy, and I'll see you guys in the video tomorrow, I guess. Excited.